Welcome to the big talks, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Guess who's back?
Hello.
It's the gang. We got a special guest today with us, guys.
And me.
Look at him.
And me.
Him right there.
Let me tell y'all this, and see the way your finger going, he over here for me. I know where he is for you.
No, I don't talk with my decent side. She pointing
What?
down.
Never.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's for me. Yeah, and
He's at the bottom left.
and
yeah, me and Leah, I think. I don't know.
yeah,
Anyway,
you over there. She over there.
he there. Because we got a spicy topic today.
Oi.
But anyway, before we get into things, we have to do our little introduction. And we're going to start with my lovely friend in the red glasses.
Oh, we're starting with me today.
You know what?
Leah, I think you need to go. I don't think she understands. Leah, I could go then. I could go. I don't know why she started with me today. She disrespectful all these times. She would start with you, but all the day she would start with me. Anyway, hey guys. Y'all know I have to run on with her because she's carrying me on. Y'all can't be thinking that she just all sweet and all that stuff because she got on yellow and cleavage showing she ain't that sweet.
Yellow. Oh, she up on yellow. I thought you was naked.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it was a different show. Sorry.
No, I just, but anyway, you can follow me and find me on Twitter, Instagram, and links in at Mandisa Fayola, and on Facebook, Mandisa Kerr.
That was very gangster.
Very.
Very
I had to get mad at you, girl.
Yeah, Leah. Like she been on your block.
I was.
Oh, you want
Leah.
Hi, go, everyone. I'm back. I'm in the building. See what I say?
Yeah, me.
You know, it's your girl Eleni. You could follow me on Instagram at ELLEANISE. That's it.
Okay.
I feel like we
Oh,
can all
okay.
agree that we could skip over Sawyer, right?
Yeah, man. Y'all
Everybody
are
know
following
it.
him. Y'all
Think we should skip it?
How you doing? Everyone, just y'all sure.
Give him a moment, Mandy.
Just a moment because I'm liking the shirt.
Yeah, come on, let me put this out.
He's don't make no shirts for me in my size.
Oh,
Oh, wow. He vibing.
And I-
That's not true. That's not true, man. It's just that
I
one time.
vibing.
It was just that one time.
I understand that one
Yeah,
time.
no.
Have me vibing right now.
Wow.
so
Carry
wanna
on.
Tell the people. You want to tell the people where to follow you?
She
Oh, me?
back
You mean me?
there.
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's like introducing myself now. Well, y'all know this is your boy SAWYERBOY, and Google it, SAWYERBOY TV on Instagram, Facebook. I start tweeting and thing now, so I know. Follow me on Twitter and thing
That's
too.
pretty
And,
Google him, bitches.
yeah, just Google it. Everything is SAWYERBOY TV, straight through. Watch
Nah,
out
y'all
for
see
that.
why.
Follow me
Y'all
everywhere.
see why we didn't need to do the introduction. They go on Google.
I want to be as big as.
Everyone
I want to be
Google.
able to say, Google me.
Everyone's
Right.
Google everybody. No matter
Yeah,
who
but-
he is, you Google it.
Only my
No, but I
Facebook
want to
may
have
come
the
up.
nerve. I want to have the followers and the nerve and the stardom to say,
That is true.
Google me.
That is very true.
True on the wire, them still right, soldier.
So you didn't go. You didn't.
Consistency.
Not only did you go to Leah's corner, but you stepped over.
Listen,
It's a lot.
She moving.
Right. Okay, and yours truly, Bree Bombshell on IG and Twitter. But of course, the most important handle is this podcast, Big Talk, on every social media platform. Guys, subscribe.
Google Big Talks.
Be on a little mission, you see?
he ain't
We're trying
Googling
to
big
get-
dogs.
We trying to get to 1K. I know we said on YouTube 1K subscribers.
Okay.
And
And on
1K followers on
Instagram.
IG.
We ain't following IG, but it's really the YouTube, you know. The last video, I know we kind of said something, but it was a typo. So what we really meant is that when we get to 1,000 subscribers and followers, we're going to randomly pick 2 supporters to win the giveaway.
So all of y'all people who out there been telling me how y'all got unfollow and then follow when it gets low.
Y'all too select.
Y'all try.
Y'all think y'all slick, but y'all
I'll
ain't
tell you.
slicker than me.
Y'all tell the image y'all gonna get them something for free and you think they ain't gonna do what they gotta do?
Y'all gotta stop that now.
Don't do that,
But anyway,
man.
we had to hop on this topic and we had to bring a male perspective because we see a lot of y'all ruffling your feathers about the topic in relation to bills in relationships. Who should pay most bills? Who should pay all the bills? Or should we go Dutch on the bills?
When you say we, you talking with women?
We're speaking about the person's in a relationship.
Okay.
If two
Okay.
women want to be in a relationship, that's fine. But I guess this is more specifically to men and women relationships because, you know, it's a whole thing about whether the man should be the man and absorb all the bills.
Don't come to me first. Don't even come to me.
So
Leah, you
that's,
look
that's,
ready, girl.
so that's the
This
question,
white
or are you
shirt.
gonna ask the question? Cause you gotta be specific with me. I and I.
How do you feel? How do you feel
Well,
about
no,
that?
Okay, I see a lot of people posting the whole 50-50 word.
Mhm.
And well, the majority of people who posting it is females who don't go 50-50. So they females who disagreeing with the whole 50-50 thing because I don't know, they feel the man should do everything. And I don't know, we just talking about going out on a date or we talking about bills and like in general.
We can talk about all, but let's start with bills.
Bills?
Let's start with that.
Where she live?
Yes. Log off.
I mean, what type of
Where
girls?
where
Do
she
you like
live?
Baytown girls? Do you like?
No. I mean, she live with the man, or she live in a whole different apartment.
No,
I just
y'all
wanna
live
say-
together. Y'all live
Huh?
together.
We live
Y'all
together,
live
Yeah.
and we gang, and we going,
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all in a committed
get-
relationship.
and we get light bill, cable bill,
Yeah.
everything.
Water.
And and the question is, if we should go 50-50 or should I pay the whole thing? I ain't paying the whole thing.
Or if you want to say maybe you pay majority and she paid the last amount. However.
Yeah. Okay, with that I could definitely do that, but I can't see myself paying the whole thing, and I say that because I ain't in no situation to be paying the whole thing. I can't pay all the bills. I'm paying my bills while you just chilling with your money on the side, doing whatever it is that you feel you could do with your money, because apparently your money ain't coming my way because I supposed to be spending all the money. Now, if I in a situation like other females, like most of the females who I see was posting this, if I was in the situation of the man who they run after and actually catch, or he actually catch and he get them living in such a way and he could afford it, then I'll do it. But I ain't in the place to do that right now. And if you're talking about something we've been through, like real life, like I've been in a relationship where me and her move in together, and I ain't like we was getting 50-50, and that's going. But we was getting 50-50 in a time when we should have been getting 80-20, and the 20 was my way, and that's because of the situation I was in. Just starting fresh on a brand new job, trying to catch myself and start all over again. Because you know what it is, and when you want a job for a while and then you leave that job or you get fired from that job and you're being out of work for a while, because people who've been through the struggle know, like you can't find a good job right away for some people. Like that's very hard to do sometimes. And I was in a situation when I found a good job, but it was still like, okay, now I gotta catch up from the whole year or year and a half that I wasn't working or I wasn't paying my bills in time. I get the job because the delinquency people come to me. They come to my house telling me I owe them some money and I need to pay it. And I was like, well, I ain't working. I mean, if y'all will give me a job, we could do that. I'm good with numbers. And that's one of the reasons why how I get my next job. So it was like that. And I tried to stay single because of the whole thing. Like, and I feel like if you weren't in a position to help yourself, that's how we get messed up. Plus, we just end up getting inside relationships. We can't even help ourselves, and now we have someone there who dependent on us to help them when we have in trouble helping ourselves. And that's what I feel like majority of men, especially talking over here, I mean in the world in general, but if you ain't make it yet, you ain't make it yet. So we was doing 50-50, but 50-50 was a problem. 50-50 was a problem for her, and I thought she ain't had to do nothing else. I was paying my car loan. She ain't had no car. She ain't had no loan. I had 2 kids at the time, 2 young kids at the time. She ain't had no kids. The only thing she was getting up, brushing the teeth, bathing, and getting to work and come back home. And that's it. And it come to a point where it's not like, okay, all my friends, I see all my friends getting away. All my friends get boyfriend or man taking them away. I don't think it's man. I mean, I don't females, man.
Oh, shit.
Man, and then, yeah, because majority of them was getting away without a man. And I tell you, it was to that point, because my girl ended up getting away without a man because I couldn't do it. Yeah, and so it was like that. I've been in that situation. Yeah, and it was, like I said, I was in that situation, so I know. And like I said,
sweating over here, son.
Yeah, so it was. It all depends, babe. Like with me, like I probably wouldn't do 50-50 because I can handle some things. If we living together, I can handle some things, and my job is to make you feel relaxed. I need you to be relaxed and comfortable in this relationship, and that's me taking certain things off your hand. Hey, don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. I can deal with that. You make them money and you deal with this and you deal with that. And I'll deal with the majority. You know what I mean? Like, you pay the cable. If you as a woman and you're in a relationship with a man and you have a problem paying the cable bill, $130 a month, because so you feel all man should, you have a problem with, you trying to tell me you can't pay $130 for something where 2 of you all use it, especially when he cover it every day. So I feel we got a bunch of females and we got a bunch of women, because I can't use females no more because y'all get mad at that too. I got to say women. It's a bunch of women out there who feel like you need to do everything for them, baby. Everything. And I ain't that one, but now if I get plenty money, then that's small things. I can't do everything. Even if I could, I ain't gonna do everything. And I don't care who get mad. The person who I with ain't gonna be mad at that. Because that's something that that's an agreement. Like we have, or she don't have no problem. Because she have a job.
Like
so a bit. Yeah, because I a little confused now. Because you had me on the track of thinking that the only reason why you would require your significant other to pay anything is because you're not rich. But you just ended on the note of even if you could do everything, you still wouldn't. So you trying to tell me, like, even if you was making a significant amount more than her, you still will tell her, I still need that money for the cable?
I gotta be like a Chris Brown or something. If I was Chris Brown, then you don't have to pay no bills. I get that money. Like me making it over here, that ain't rich. You know how much people, how many rich people we have over here? You probably could count them. It's a handful. And half of them already in something. And half of them already get their sweetheart on the side. So they kind of limited. But what I'm saying is, if I have to, you don't gotta watch it and I'll do everything. But I need you to be like, but if I fall down, I need you to be able to be like, okay, I got you. Until you catch yourself. Yeah. And you get a lot of yeah, then I don't like people who be like relationships, you're supposed to always have it, like things can't go wrong. Like you could be wealthy, like everything right now in 2020. I know a lot of niggas right now, I know a lot of women right now too, who was doing all kinds of things for themselves before this whole pandemic happened. And right now, that's why this whole 50-50 thing come up, because plenty of them still looking for that man. They need that person to take care of them because they're not happening for them.
And here's my thing with me personally. Now, I'm not coming at anybody for their own beliefs and their own situations, but here's my problem with, you know, you're in a relationship, but you guys are living together. I personally don't feel like if you're my boyfriend, you are obligated to help me financially. Now, I'm not saying that, because some people think when I say that, that means I can take you any bum off the street. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, I don't feel like that should be a boyfriend's responsibility. If he does help me out, that's out of the goodness of his heart. That's why I feel like when you live together, that kind of confuses things, because during that relationship, I feel that's a time where you're getting to know each other. You're kind of feeling them out, and you know what I'm saying. And I feel like the financial obligation shouldn't come until he makes you his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, and then even when you are in a marriage, I feel like what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine. This shouldn't even be a discussion to me, because I mean, we in this together, we're now one person. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So we're a family now. So we have to operate as one unit. So I don't understand. I mean, like I said before in a previous episode, if the man feel like he needs to be the provider and the big, protector and pay most of the bills, that's fine. I can let you do that. But he gonna have to say that. So yeah, that's where I stand at that.
All right. Because when I was talking about, I wasn't talking about no marriage now. Marriage is, that's a completely different topic. I mean, that's completely different. I think the people talking about like boyfriend, you're talking about boyfriend, girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Like basically,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, cool.
Well,
I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
I would say when it comes to boyfriend and girlfriend, like Leah said, unless you've had that conversation to say, hey, we're going to take this a step further, we're going to be living together, because you have some boyfriend and girlfriend where he could have his own place, but she don't have to be living there. She could just be coming over and so forth of that. When she finally say get in the place, right? That's a conversation that y'all need to have in terms of, okay, so now that we're living together, this is another step that we took in our relationship. So now that we're living together, these are what needs to happen. Now, like Leah said, I'm not going to expect you to do for me in a boyfriend girlfriend situation, okay? Because I can pretty much do for myself. But when you are taking that step, right, to say that you're going to live together, if he asks me to take on something, I wouldn't have an issue. Now, in terms of 50-50, no, not in that aspect. Not in that aspect. It wouldn't be 50-50. If we
especially
are
you in this house. Especially if you in this house. Yeah,
I'm in his place. It wouldn't be 50-50.
Oh.
I'll be honest with you. And that's for the matter of fact, because we're in, like you said, we're in your place. When you are taking on a woman or taking on a relationship, you need to bear in mind that, hey, a woman in itself comes with responsibility. If you want a woman, you need to be able to say in your mind, okay, I'm about to take care of, I'm about to provide. You understand? A woman is supposed to be a helpmate. We are here to help. Okay? That means I got the house. I clean and I cook and I wash and I doing all of that. Right?
Yeah.
But
I deserve
it's
to be
not
paid
going to
for
be
that.
a 50-50. It's not going to be a 50-50. It's not going to be a 50-50. And it may be a 60-40. It may be a 70-30, but it's not going to be a 50-50. He will most likely be taking on the brunt of everything, and I'm assisting.
But then how then are you guys preparing for marriage? Will that change when you get married? Or is it just
to a certain extent? I mean, to a certain extent it does change, because just like Sawyer say, everyone, what if you have the money now and then all of a sudden you don't have it? So you mean to tell me you're gonna leave because this man don't have it? Or
Right.
are you going to take on the brunt? Or are you going to take on the majority or take on something, you know, to assist?
I
That's
think
moving forward into marriage.
I think
But
you
if-
should, though. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
if this is somebody that you're actually living with, I mean, that's an indication that you guys are going to get married someday, or y'all are acting like y'all married.
That
So I
don't always
mean,
happen. That don't always happen. That's why I distinctively said, when you're moving into that direction, yes. Okay? But if you are boyfriend and girlfriend and you move into his place, I don't expect to take on 50-50.
No, where you going with that?
I don't expect to take on 50-50, but
No.
that doesn't mean I'm not going to help. There's a difference. I'm still going to help,
but
but I'm not taking on 50-50. Not as boyfriend and girlfriend.
But we speaking about it because this one question has so many different answers because it goes so many different ways depending on who's reading it or who's the one who's viewing it. Like all of us right now, we already been through some stuff. Like we done out our 20s, we in our 30s. Some of us hitting 40 this year. I don't know who that is, but yeah, me, Dre. That's me.
I'm in my 20s.
point that out.
I'm in my 20s.
Me, Dre. But anyway, like
I know right there, you may be late 20s, but give me that.
yeah,
little
well,
yeah.
We're 20-something on this side.
You get some people who in real relationships with and they young. I remember being in a relationship where we in the spot where everyone we trying to figure out ourselves now. Now, just because we trying to figure out ourselves, that don't mean you can't figure it out with somebody. Like, but I ain't there yet, you ain't there yet, but I still like you. You like me, we gang. So now you get this relationship, and that's why people look at certain people and look down at them. Why you checking this broke nigga? But she broke too. But they broke together and they trying to do this. They trying to do things together.
You have some females who got more money than to do it. You understand? And they may be in a relationship with them. You have some females that will take on the brunt and make it be a 70-30 where they're the 70 and the guy is a 30.
So
That
30.
is your relationship and that is your conversation with that man. And by all means, I don't have a problem with that because I've been in that situation before. That didn't change nothing.
Right,
I still was there.
And that's because of the understanding of it.
That's the understanding of it. What a lot of these women doing what a lot of these people commenting on social media, they making it seem like they ain't gonna never take care of no man or they ain't gonna never be in that situation. Hear me correct. If you're in love with somebody, if you are dedicated to this person, okay, there's certain things that is there's gonna be a requirement for you in that relationship. You understand? When you are first going in, no, I don't think to be taking on 50-50. But what if y'all actually going somewhere? What if y'all are thinking about marriage? What if y'all talking about it? What if he lost his job? What are you gonna do? You're gonna leave him just because he lost his job? Or are you going to step up and say, hey, I got you, I got your back. This is what we can do. You see what I'm saying?
She can't do it because she can't let y'all live up that same lifestyle with you letting her live. Like,
So then they ain't ready to date. They ain't ready to be in a
relationship.
Exactly. You're not ready to be in a relationship if that's the point.
They ready, but you gotta realize things different now. But people ain't getting no relationship. You get a lot of people, the majority of people ain't getting relationship because of no love no more. You talking about love? This ain't no love, but it's like who you is, what you could do for me. You could do that for me? Okay, let's make this happen.
I ain't a
That's
part
a
of that.
whole different can of worms.
I ain't a part of that.
He ain't lie though. People.
No, he ain't lie.
Love?
He ain't lie.
But I ain't a part of that crew.
He ain't lie.
Listen to me, and I know about that because I know what these people who do this and go out on these all fancy dates and taking all kind of pictures of their $300 meal and going out to the club. And I'm watching it like I'm watching this go happen daily, like it happening right now. And right after that, like an hour after that, you had a knock on the door. You look at the door, like who that is? Same person who just been on this date, who just being out with this rich man, or doing with this and doing that. And right, she done gone, and it's like, okay, let me go ahead. The person who I know, the person who I really care for, but and then like I said, it ain't all this ain't love no more. And people just doing it because they want to do this and they want to travel here and they want to take this picture by this.
They ain't gonna never find nobody, eh?
You know, I know real thing,
There's
but
some
that's
type of
why.
people that is don't find no one, or they find them friggin' late because you can't go about life thinking that, hey, oh, this is the lifestyle I'm supposed to have, and this is what I'm supposed to do, and this is how a man is always supposed to be, that life doesn't always happen that way. Yes, you can manifest these things into your life to say, hey, I want a man who's going to be able to take care of me and all of my needs, thoughts, and desire. But God have a sense of humor.
Right.
Yeah, he
You
does.
understand? He will shut that down and be like, okay, let me see if you're really for this man. Let me take away this, take away this. Let me see if you're really for this man. If you only was here for this, then you need to move yourself and let him find a real woman.
And they think we mad out there. We ain't even mad because we don't even want them, Dread. So I mean, it ain't nothing we losing on this side. Like we ain't want y'all anyway. Like when you get some real men out there who ain't want that. No, you get some man out just how you get some real women out there who don't want all of that. I ain't into that. Then you get some man who be like, wait, I don't need all that what you doing. All this unnecessary things that you doing, and I don't need that in my life. Like that ain't what I want. I need someone real. I need someone I can talk. I need someone who ain't fake. You got a lot of people out here who fake, who don't want this 50-50 thing, like.
And I think
But
that
I feel like I think that's another topic in itself, because I feel like men always have an idea of what they want in their head, and they still don't go after that. Men will sit down and tell you all day they want a girl who will oil their scalp, feed them a buck, and cook them a meal, and they will still go and run behind the girl who's coming out of the club or leaving to go with her boyfriend from the bar.
Yeah, but that is because that's something totally different too. What y'all don't understand is the reason why you see some men do that is because them other girls who they running after, or who they going after, ain't expecting so much from them. And they know they ain't ready to give that. Especially if you ain't ready to give that, you can't, like, I can't be with a woman who I know already get her shit together, already get her stuff together. She want a relationship. She done thinking marriage. From you come to me that, I'd be like, yeah, let me stop this right now because I ain't on that run.
So
okay, let me go back to the
just,
one who just don't mind watching nothing.
Why not take that time out to figure out who you really are, what you are on this
instead of damaging people,
instead of running through people and using people. Find out what your purpose is on this earth, and try to walk in that purpose. What is the point of going from relationship to relationship with no intention of evolving?
All right, that's different, but I ain't talking about relationship. You saying relationship to relationship. This niggas ain't looking for no relationship. Themselves right running after in the club, that ain't no relationship. That's just, I need to get this out.
Free ride at 5.
And it like, okay, you want this, I want that, let's do it, and then we just part.
But I feel like that's wasted time.
That ain't no wasted time if you still finding yourself. Finding yourself, wasted time is trying to find yourself and putting your all into somebody else when you don't put your all into you yet. And now everything got to change, because when you go in relationships, it ain't about you no more, but I got to keep this woman happy. I got to do what I got to do. Oh, she mad. I can't do nothing because she mad. I got to fix this. And well, that I speaking for me. Like it's.
I just was going to say it's not wasted time for them, Leah. It's wasted time for the woman who thought
right, and that's why I refuse to.
Was happening.
I refuse to not even get that deep in it. Like I tell you up the front, I ain't there. And this ain't got nothing to do with me not being. Not to say I ain't ready, but my whole 20s was just relationship after relationship after relationship. I ain't do nothing for me in my 20s. Nothing for me. I made children for us. Like we made children together. That's what come out of my 20s. My 20s was me making my kids. Other than that, ain't nothing was that for me, because I was too busy focusing on love take over, and focusing on that. Daddy didn't wake up because of whatever happened, then going on to something else and say, oh, I ain't looking for no love. But then if you hang on someone long enough, certain things has changed. You start to see certain different things in them, and then you be like, okay, let's try it. And then she cheat on you with her ex-boyfriend and tell you her 50-50 and tell you 50-50 and 50-50 ain't enough. I need you to do more. And would you realize 50-50 ain't even 50-50, Dread? That's my 100 along with your 50.
Let me tell you something. That's my monetary 50, because that next 50, I probably go into the food store, I probably cleaning the house,
no.
taking care of the children.
You think you only get a 50?
That next
whatever.
50
50
is labor.
50-50.
Yeah, but you ain't going to the shop. You ain't
What?
going the line. You ain't reading the expiry dates.
We came there
that's a
together.
whole
We came there together because
science
we
within
in love.
itself.
We in
Really?
love. We shopping together.
Really?
Because we in love and we young. The man pushing the trolley and you just walking, picking up everything.
Oye,
What you think of this? What you think of this thing?
Señor, no.
I done been there. I ain't making nothing up. I'm talking from experiences. From me.
Exactly. You must be going to the food store, but twice for that girl.
Right.
You probably could count it on your hand. I'm trying to went to the food store.
That used to be an out, you know, like when you that's the difference. When you with someone, you stop everywhere with them.
That's before the pandemic.
With you got guys who's going to on the basketball court with niggas and sit in the car while they play.
I used to do that.
That's the same thing. Y'all don't really want to be there, but that's my boo. I do it for him. So it's different. That's when love is a different thing. Right? Love would change this whole 50-50 topic real quick. People don't love being up in this conversation.
No.
People ain't up in this conversation for real. Like they'll talk about it, but they ain't like, okay, I ain't doing me nothing.
Yeah, they ain't doing me freaking nothing. That's correct.
Yeah, so basically, I think my take with the whole 50-50 in terms for bills now is like speaking on. I think it's based on what each person wants. At the end of the day, kind of like what Sawyer was saying, like everybody ain't looking for love no more to base their relationship on. And even if you're looking for love, you can't just survive off of love. That's reality. So it's basically what you're looking for. As in, if you want a woman who is able to go 50-50 with you, please go and find a woman who is willing to or has no problem with going 50-50. I don't think it's fair for you to have a mindset of wanting to go 50-50, pursuing a woman who is not interested in that. And then now the narrative becomes she's a gold digger or she only into this or these gals that or whatever. That ain't fair. Because just how your preference is to have a woman do more than just put her money to the side, her preference may be to do something else with her money as opposed to pay bills. And I mean, at the end of the day, preference, and I ain't gonna knock nobody for it. Maybe she grew up in a household watching her father cover everything, and to her, that is how it's supposed to happen.
That's how it's supposed to be. Exactly.
I don't know. Right. Maybe she came from a past, like so I say we've been in relationships and doing stuff with people. Maybe she did that before and she tired of that shit. And she's like, I ain't doing that no more. I need to get what I gave back all this time.
And that's understandable.
So I think for me, I have the problem with the guys making it seem like it's wrong to have that preference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's fair.
No,
I think everybody, because
everyone's
at the end
entitled
of the day,
to their opinion and preference.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you have some guys who are insulted if you ask, like, what you want me to pay for, or if you pull out money around them. Like, for them, that's an insult, like, what you doing, based man or whatever. So, like, that's not unrealistic. There are men out there who are willing to pay for all of your bills and tell you to save your money.
But this question this question only stirring up on social media. In real life, like real men don't have no problem with paying for whatever they pay for. Like real men ain't having that issue. Like, don't get me wrong. But like I say, if I get in a relationship, like whoever I with, don't have to worry about nothing. But like, if you want to do some things, then do some things. But as and that's why I put myself in a position where the woman who I with don't have to worry about that. Because like I said, real men out there doing things. But I really just want to say, like, make it financially, because it ain't just about financial. Even though we know financially is a big issue, a big thing when it comes to relationship. And trust me, I know about that from not even from being it, just from seeing what it could do to relationships and families when
you can't live off love alone, right?
Like when you can't do it. Wait, mind you, the love they're keeping you together. But at the same time, not being still pulling you apart in some way.
It's important to have that conversation, though.
Yeah, it is. Trust me, if you get in a real relationship, like a real relationship with a nigga, with a man, who's a piece of shit, piece of garbage. He in into this whole thing where you gotta pay off. That's a very bad choice for you. Like this something that you saw, you walk yourself right into this, unless the nigga swing you at the beginning. I can't see how he can swing you at the beginning. 3 dates because he paid for 3 dates. Oh, right. He can do everything. Come on, no man, this thing goes sense, but like I said, we only having this conversation on this only blow up on social media.
So what do you think about dates?
I just gonna ask back.
Yeah, what do you think about going Dutch on dates? So you take a girl out on a date and you ask her, you tell her this is some portion of the bill. That's called going Dutch, going 50-50.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
I can't do it. If I can't do it because I would not go on a date. I would not go on a date if I know I can't cover the whole thing.
Thank you.
That kind of thing. That kind of thing.
See, of you to ask me.
But what we do, we mess up dating, going out on dates can completely change, right? Like I brought this question up, and somewhere one time I bring it up, and people don't even consider walking on the beach and getting out talking as a date. What? People feel like you need to dress up, you need to go to a fancy restaurant, and you gotta pay for my money. That's a date. Our bill need to be $300 and something, $200 and something. That's a date. Not with me, but not with me. Not to say we can't do it. But I want you sleep, but sometimes we go stop by the shop, we can stop by the plate, we can get something to eat, we can get one snack, but and we can eat that. I can love you. I can still put one of my fries with mayonnaise on it on your mouth. Like
that's right.
We still could be romantic with it, and boy, that could be a date. I ain't gonna talk about we going. I don't care if we just starting to talk. Like we could do some things. Not every day we doing. You gotta dress up and deck out and go take selfies just so you could post a picture with you.
Yeah, you dating the internet. You weren't dating me.
And you also only post the picture with me taking y'all sitting across from the table. Nobody's know that. Nobody's know that. So we still getting swing, and we still getting swing in the long run. Because it's the same picture y'all posted 4 years later when we start talking from 2 years ago.
Right, because that's what happens.
That's my picture.
That's my food. I paid for that. Still tag me on that. Tag me in the credits. Put me in the credits. I take the picture and I pay for the meal.
Why the entire fuck am I crediting you on a picture when we ain't together no more? That's my picture.
Okay, boss, you saying that's your picture? Credit me on my picture and tell them I.
You know what? You know what? I am gonna put a nigga in the credits and be like, photo cred by so and so. He a bitch ass nigga. Anyway, we already break up, but
he cheated on me, but that's not important.
He cheated on me, but aside.
All relationships don't end because someone cheated on them.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Man, I know.
Come on, man.
That's good. If it's still good, you think if I were a new nigga, you think I could put you as photo cred? You out your house.
Don't post my picture, boy, because I can zoom in straight on the wine glass and show me on it, and then I can post it.
Only me there. Only me there. No one else. Cause my flicking camera.
Okay. So what do you think about going 50-50 on trips? You and your boo taking a trip.
Yeah, you can need to help me out on that. I can need some help on that.
Where we going?
Nah, I can need some help on that. I want you. Yeah, where we going? Where we going?
Y'all going to the island.
Oh, okay.
Or Miami, something.
Like I said, it depends on what type of situation I am.
No.
If we,
you ask me to go with you.
If we just dating, I don't want you to think I putting all my money into something that I ain't sure about.
But don't ask me to go away with you if you want to buy my fucking ticket.
You ask me, you say let's go away.
No, I ain't ask you that.
We're gonna say that. If a man say that, if a man come up and say that, either y'all have like he ready to pay for it. But at some point you can need to pay for one of them meals. And you can't even pay for a meal on the island.
Okay, so what if it's a thing where y'all, okay, hear me out, guys. What if it's a thing where y'all plan together to go, right? So it's kind of like, okay, y'all plan together, so you necessarily don't mind you paying for your stuff and he paying for his stuff. So you think that he should at least pay for all the other stuff when y'all get there, like the food and drinks? if you pay for your ticket and the portion of the place.
Well, if that's what the conversation is about. If we say, hey, let's go away. You want to plan a trip. If we're planning a trip, right? Everything will probably be like less down. But when we get there, right? I kind of expecting you to still pay for that food still. I kind of expecting it, but if you can't, right? We in that type of relationship where we can say, yo, you got anything to put with this? He got the majority. You need 10 more? Okay, yeah, let me give you 10 more to pay for that.
If you're there, you all should stay in Nassau, but if that's the point.
But that's why I say it's a conversation, Sawyer. It ain't a thing where, okay, we know we dealing with. Before I go anywhere with you, I'm going to know what I'm dealing with. We're gonna have a conversation before I go on a date. Depending on where we go, I look for the most expensive meal. Okay, and I make sure I have enough to cover me if anything was to happen. Because you have some fucking niggas out there who would tell you, oh, you're gonna need to pay for your food, or they may try play. They may try play and be like. So, you gotta pay half of your food, right? Don't ever fucking play that game with me.
No, I would never let a woman, like, she don't never have to pay for your food, but you may have to pay for the room.
May I have to pay for the what?
For the room.
For the room?
Yeah,
we had a conversation
if
already.
I pay for the tickets, if we had this conversation and you say you
Then
cover the
say
tickets,
less.
you cover the rooms, then you don't gotta worry
say less.
You don't
I
gotta
gotta
worry.
work exactly. But that's the conversation that we had.
Yes.
Don't expect. See, you have to expect the unexpected. You can't be expecting this nigga to be paying for these things, and you already talk with this. Don't just assume.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying?
So, Mandisa, what you're saying is that we should then discuss after, like Sawyer say, if we say, okay, I pay for the tickets, you pay for the hotel. You're saying that I should then go and say, okay, so you can pay for the food and everything, right? You're saying I should do that too?
No. You should. Go ahead.
That's a yes and a no. I've done it. To be clear, that's just me, right? But that should be unwritten. That should be automatic. If we doing this,
that's
right?
what I'm thinking.
If we doing this, then I expecting you to do this. But at the same time, sometimes you have to be very thorough with people. It may come to the point where you have to be like, okay, so if I doing this, that means you getting the food then and everything. Okay, cool. Once we clear, sometimes you have to be thorough with people.
And we can need to be clear, and I can need you as a woman to let me know that you ain't a regular eater. Off the top, I ain't a regular eater. I don't just eat a little bit of food. I just eat. So I could put something because I know I run out. Now I can need you to tell me that. People want a bit of everything. Like, hold on, wait. Oh, that's a lot. Like, I ain't buying a shirt yet. But it all goes back to the communication, though. If communication is involved in, that's how plenty of people get shit because they ain't communicate. They just expect things to happen. Oh, you was the man, you gotta do this. You be in Miami stuck, nigga. Leave you right inside the room. You can't even drive over there. Lost.
I go anywhere. I bring in the amount of money that it would get me to get home or get me to pay for my food. I always do that. That's just no cap.
Get your taxi money, girl.
That's just it.
Money.
And that's how it should be. And you should go your daughter stuff like that. Everyone should go their daughter stuff like that. But you have your own money. Like my daughter gets straight.
Your own money, bro.
Definitely.
From my daughter come out here the first time and say she getting on a date, and I know she ain't working or nothing, but I putting money in her hand. Hey, here, carry this. Just in case this nigga acts stupid.
Right.
Tell him up front. Wait,
shit.
I straight, bro. I can pay for this, and I can
pay
call my
for
daddy to pick me up.
That's it.
Then I can call my daddy to pick me up.
That's it.
So, Leah,
my daddy could be 92.
Well, the reason why I was quiet during that segment is fun fact. But me, I've never been flued out anywhere. I haven't
baby.
Yeah, no, I haven't
you haven't done a
vacation trip thing. But I guess
Leah, you ever been on a vacation?
No. I'm trying to, like,
You just get juice and Nassau.
I am actually abstinent.
I figured you was gonna say that. That's why
I'm
I said
actually
that.
abstinent,
I know that was coming.
don't. Yeah, the going away thing. That's just a recipe for disaster for me.
Yeah, that
Based
ain't
on
gonna
what I
happen.
You
want
think
for
so?
myself.
I
Yeah,
ain't think that gonna happen right now.
if you're
Anyway.
trying to abstain until marriage, yes.
Yeah. People who abstain until marriage, they don't do vacations. It don't work out. Niggas ain't getting y'all nowhere. They ain't getting y'all nowhere like that.
That's
No,
fine.
I mean, not to say it's nothing bad, but you got a lot of men like when we go away with women, like that's what on the mind. Like we could do some things, be in a different place, and
Yeah, like
like right now, some man ain't going by the gal they talking to house. If she say it's her time of the month, niggas be like, I thought you wanted to talk. Yeah, but
and
not
that's
this
the problem. That's the yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of good church-going guys who are willing to court and take you on trips. Yeah.
To hell with
Unlike
them
mine.
church niggas.
No,
like
guess
don't
what?
look for no church niggas, yeah?
Leah will be, and guess what? He will propose to Leah by November.
Yeah.
And then she
They
can
don't
find out you have
talk
a
long.
boyfriend.
They don't waste no time.
Then she can find out you have a boyfriend.
They just want to have the sex. So by November.
Did he have a boyfriend or he crazy?
What's that?
Oh, them niggas be crazy. Them same
The
sex.
church
Them church niggas. That's why I tell her don't be worried about no goddamn church nigga.
No,
I
the
don't
Holy Ghost, man.
trust them too
That's
much.
right, Leah.
Leah,
Say that. Say
Leah?
that, boss.
I know you
Yeah.
abstinent,
Yeah.
and you know you need sustenance. So I hope you have the toys for the sustenance. Even though you're abstinent.
Anyway, that's a conversation for offline, but I don't use them.
Yeah, because
So,
you
Still
can't
on a road,
graduate.
Wendy stuff.
Yeah,
You
let's
can't
do
graduate if you be absent too much. That's like school. Like if you be absent too much, you can't graduate. So you gonna have to
Wow.
attend some classes at some point.
You want in pain? Okay, never mind.
I feel like sex is designed to be a process of discovery between two people.
Yes.
I can
So,
agree with that.
Yeah, like so this whole notion of, test the car out before you drive it,
No, not
not what
necessarily.
it's designed to do. So that's just where I stand.
Makes sense, Leah.
The difference of you, the difference between you and the majority of women right now is that you actually looking for love. You're looking for a relationship because of love, not because
true. Very
of
true.
finance and materialistic goals. Or what everybody is saying now, they want to be a power couple. Everybody want to be a power couple. And that's why they check people. That's why they check the people that they check. Like, there's some people don't check nobody unless that person already gets some things going. I can call some names all day, but they always say it's getting problems for doing that. So
When we come off this, you could tell us.
No, I ain't getting in that. My mouth is a good thing it's a good thing I ain't your dad sober. Because usually
Mr. Sawyer, this is a
You want the
question
right
we had
job.
for you because this was a question that you put up on social media. Not even a question, it was a statement. Referring to my good friend Cardi, who said that she didn't cook and she doesn't cook and she doesn't clean, but she's gotten the ring. And then you made a little comment saying, but she get money.
Yeah, she didn't tell you how much money she get.
Yeah. So we be single because we ain't get Cardi money. So
No, go ahead.
That's how we take it. That's how us the women took it. So
Of course. I see it.
Shifting gears from the 50-50 bill situation, are you saying that the requirements of a wife is that she must cook and clean?
No, I'm saying the requirements of a wife is she bringing something to the table. Something of importance. You gotta have something of importance that you bring into the table. If it's cooking and cleaning, then that's cooking and cleaning. But it was cooking and cleaning when the man was doing everything. You can't be paying everything and still you got a woman who ain't cooking and cleaning whilst you paying everything. If that's the case, then you ain't doing me. Like you ain't serving me no justice. I don't need you around me. Like what are you doing, yo? If you ain't doing them, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. But again, you still ain't cooking and cleaning. But like I said, that was in that time. But even right now, like even if if you can't cook and clean, because you get plenty y'all right now in relationships and y'all can't cook to save your life. But only because the man, because of love, or that man could cook himself, he'd be like, all right, don't worry about the cooking, because I'll deal with the cooking. But I'm just saying that you have to bring something to the table. All I'm saying is Cardi B doesn't have to bring cooking and cleaning to the table in their relationship, because they have people cooking and cleaning for them. And they can
Okay,
do
so if
that
you have the money,
because-
why you can't hire housekeeper if you have the money? I still gotta do it.
No,
Why you can't just love me? You looking for
like,
love?
I don't even make that much money now when I hire a house cleaning, because I just don't like cleaning. If you don't like cleaning or you busy just like me, boy, we'll hire a maid together. That's the conversation we having inside my house. Look, yeah, I ain't doing this cleaning, but
Nah, but when you
just
bring the maid in the house, nah.
yeah,
And the maid wearing little pum-pum shorts and
Oh
crop
no, you get a
top.
maid with like 40, 50 something, 60 something.
For the
these
single
maids-
baby, 60
these-
something, and she wearing just stuff.
Yeah.
These maids is come there in jeans, boy. They stand in the house in jeans, but these jeans ain't even fit. You ain't want them. You don't even pick them up, but they just find they ride by you and find they ride back. That's to show you went on that run. Now, when you see the man dropping the maid and picking her up and think, well, hey, something ain't right there. Watch that.
Some in there.
Watch that.
Okay.
So, as a man who's paying all the bills, let's say that you are paying all the bills in your household, what do you require from your wife or your woman, however it goes?
The same, I require the same things. I need someone, whoever my wife is, whoever my wife is, I need her to keep me sane. Like, I need her to support me in that way. Like, because I know how I go. I know I need someone in my life that's gonna help me to stay alive, stay sane, and to make myself better. Like I say, if you can't do that in no type of way, and I ain't talking about no financial gain. Sometimes you just need someone there who pushing you. When you down, they had to lift you up. Hey, you could do this. Cry it out or whatever you gotta do. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out how we can make it happen. Like that's what I need from a woman. And sex. Good sex.
I was about to say, so where the
I don't
freaking is,
need-
I can need
I need
sister
food.
always, body be on point, always.
Until it reaches a certain point, and you know it's just
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If you doing everything, I expect, if you do it, not me expecting, but I'm thinking, if you're a man who doing everything, you paying all the bills, you even paying for a house cleaner and somebody else to come in and cook and all that shit. I mean, at least the wife could do is make sure keep herself together, keep you
She gotta look
interested.
good. She gotta look good when we go up.
You understand?
When we
Understand? She
go
gotta
up,
look good when you want, like her body and everything need to be together. She need to be always shaved. She need to be smooth like a baby's bottom down there. No hair.
make me want to come home.
You make me want to come. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I want.
You ain't doing
I want to be in a relationship when I out with my boy them and thing, or with me out. I tell them, boy, I got a push, boy. I get home to my woman. Like, that's what I want to say. I get home to my woman. And I leave in them no matter how good everything going. Like, dog, be good. I get in this way. This way I have.
Right.
This way I need to be. And that's what I want to come home to. I want to come home to that type of environment. And yes, I need some food. I need food too, Jess. So whoever I check in,
and peaceful environment too.
I need whoever I check in, they have to know what's up. Like, I need good food. You can't give me no white rice and drumsticks every week. Like, everyone who cooking white rice and drumsticks for your man, and it's like 3 years in. Like, at some point you gotta leave the white rice and drumstick alone.
But I also want to make this note. Y'all should really not be cooking fattening food every single day. Make them something healthy, please.
I swear.
All these cheese, fill, and fettuccine, they can't eat that all day.
And that's why you need a woman. That's why you need a woman to come and tell me, hey, I do salad today.
Okay.
I do salad today. This is what you do. And I'd be like, okay, I can do it. Cause the salad and whatever she cooked tastes good anyway.
A child, if I ever have to hire a chef, it could be a male, and it ain't gonna be no woman. I'm sorry. I just have a thing with my man eating other woman food. Other than mine, so that's my meal one.
I think male chefs better though.
That could be so, but I just have a thing with my boyfriend eating only my food and maybe his mommy on. That's it. As a woman who get married, I don't need no other woman cooking for my man.
No.
Next thing you know, she try cuckoo soup him or something like I think like that.
She get dry cooking soup. She could come with, like, you know, if you get a maid, you know, if you out in your maid home and you come home and she get pea soup and dumpling on a Tuesday, salt beef and everything on a Tuesday,
Panty in there.
Fire her.
Panty in there.
Fire her.
Nothing but the cuckoo soup.
Nigga saying never had pea soup and dumpling on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday?
Okay.
Tuesday, and it ain't even raining. What's
okay.
Only if it's after Thanksgiving. Then Tuesday, when leftovers come, then you get that.
That's leftovers, honey. That's everything in your. That's everything in your cupboard. Soup. You understand?
That's only Thanksgiving time. And but you summer and Tuesday, and you come home and pea soup and dumpling.
Fire.
She get goose in them jeans.
Oh no. That's that shit right there. This is why.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of. Yeah, you gotta get rid of.
This is powerful. Okay. But I think you've answered a lot of questions on behalf of some of the men, because I know you ain't speaking for all. I know it's still some guys who can listen to this. Please, I lie. If you listen to this and you still run on, but why someone should pay 50-50, don't even comment. Don't DM me. Don't bother me. Because y'all like to run on sometimes.
Men who saying they ain't getting no 50-50, either saying it for two reasons. Either because they know the woman is a gold digger and they just ain't on that run and they ain't to support that. Or two, he know he can't support going 100. He can't support going fully like at that moment. And he just ain't compared to do it.
I think all men. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think it's more of the latter, but continue.
I think there's a lot of men out there who prefer to take care of men. Men need to feel needed and wanted. That's what I know. Men, they need to feel needed and wanted, and if you have to be able to be giving them something as well. But you have a lot of men out there who actually do want to pay the majority of it. But it almost comes to, if I ask you to do this, would you do it? It's almost like a test to a certain degree. Like some of them, they don't even necessarily want you to pay it, but they'd ask you just to see how down you is for them too.
Yeah, exactly. Like we want realness. Like you get people out there who still looking for realness, not just the fakeness with people.
Right. I mean, they ain't necessarily doing it, you know. But they saying, okay, let me just see, or let me see what our answer is going to be. Not necessarily that they want you to do it. You have a lot of men out there who want to take care of women. They may not be in the position to do it, but they want to do it. And then you have some who actually can do it. And sometimes be testing these hoes and so forth like that. So let them run out.
Don't ask me, sweetheart. Don't ask me.
Okay, I don't like tests.
Don't ask me.
I don't even be on that right.
I can fail.
I
don't like to be tested.
I don't like tests. I don't know run.
But I always pass with flying colors. Don't matter.
Yeah, I rather you have an honest discussion with me. Or what you expecting. Don't ask
exactly.
Because I can't read minds.
No.
No. Yeah, I stopped reading the whole mind thing. I stopped doing that. I ain't thinking for nobody else right now.
Okay.
Say what you gotta say. Say it. I can't do it.
Agreed.
No, yeah. Nah. During a pandemic? No.
Yeah. And then you can't expect the same answers from like different types of people. But like I said, you can't expect the same answer from someone who's 21 and someone who's 41.
No.
Like them niggas who 21 just run on with some things. You can't tell them they wrong. You can't, because they never even been
That's
to it.
true too.
You get some people, like you get some niggas right now who still say, "I never eat no guy, I never eat," because you ain't never do it. I was
when they hit that 35 mark.
I was saying that when I was 18, 19, I never.
Lisa, they ain't even gotta go. They ain't even gotta go that far. You going far?
I go 5.
I used to. Yeah, I used to.
Okay,
yeah, so,
25.
Y'all know bongi eating?
Yeah, bongi been eating from Lil Wayne them started making it popular.
Oh, I had a whole Rasta tell me he ain't eating.
Listen,
Oh,
them
man.
Rasta dangerous. They dangerous.
Yeah,
Them
I ain't trust Bobo them, boy.
No.
When it comes to that, I ain't
But
trust
what I'm
Bobo
saying,
them.
Boogie, so I watch y'all play.
I ain't trust Bobo them, boy.
It's like.
And
Woo! Like that fresh meat.
They dangerous. They dangerous. To the city. Okay, this is.
yeah, people
this
only trying to realize what their superpowers is. You know? When you find out what your superpowers is, then you use it. You get some people's superpowers. Some people's superpowers is money. Like they have money, so they can use that. You get some people who just know they can eat good, or they can have sex good, or they just know certain other things, so they use that. And that's all it is. We grow up watching these things. We use your superpowers. Find out what your superpowers is and use it. That's what it is. Some people's superpowers ain't money. When your superpowers ain't money, you can't go 100. You can't go all the way. Like I was talking to someone the other day. These niggas is talking. I was like, how the show is? This a PG show or this R-rated show?
I don't think it's PG no more.
All right, well, yeah, like you get some man out there, but like I was telling like, but nobody is juice you like a broke nigga, but like a broke nigga gonna juice he can juice the piece that because he gotta realize he don't have nothing. But when you have someone who don't have nothing to offer, and this the only thing I got, that was me. Like when I had no money, I had to work on other things. Like I ain't get no money, so I gotta work on this and I gotta work on that. I could deal with that. I don't need no money to get that, and that's why certain things be happening. Like some people just in a time in their life where they can't do certain things. Huh? That's all it is.
That's true. That is true. That's true. That's why you be stuck with headache. Anyway,
even if it hurt more.
This has been very informative, guys.
Yes.
I hope you guys who have been watching, learned a lot. I think we could all agree that it all boils down to what you're looking for and what that person is looking for or has to offer. That just have to match. So if you can't be a provider, don't look for somebody who is looking for a provider, vice versa. It's gonna save you plenty of time and headache. Trust me, you won't get that. It's like things could be things, 20 fish of the sea. You can find someone else. Period.
And
girls who don't feel like cooking and cleaning and who ain't into going 50-50, if y'all even want to do that, y'all keep riding with that too. Don't change for these niggas if you want into that, because guess what? You only could be friggin' miserable and cheating. So
and then your Wi-Fi could go down when you're looking for a recipe trying to cook, and then you won't be able to cook it no more. And then you could really know who you is.
You could be like the dog with the apron in the kitchen.
But at the same time, don't just believe that's what it is because you in the face now. Sometimes you might just be in the face. You get someone who just in the face. Oh, every woman doing this and all the women who I look up to say this what I need. Wait, that's what we at right now. Wait, like everyone, not just women, but like women and men, like the young said, everyone who they looking up to, doing the shit, what they doing, like everything what they doing, they getting it from the people who they looking up to. So now it's hard to try and change their mind when this what they know. This all they know. They don't know nothing else. So
that's true. That's true, guys.
That's why self-discovery is very important. I say that's why self-discovery is very important.
Yes,
That goes for the young guys and young girls too. Like they say, self-discovery is important, and like so I say, you're probably gonna change your frame of mind. So that's why some people don't rush for serious relationships either. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. Use this time to discover yourself. If you don't feel like taking care of no man or no woman right now, guess what? You young, you don't have to. But know that, like we've been saying, love and age and circumstances and experience could change your outlook, and that's okay. You say, you know what, I don't mind helping now, or I don't mind doing this now because I know what I want. Just don't knock people who in a different space from you because you may be there.
Right.
You get some cutting grass 8 o'clock in the night.
The key is knowing what you guys want. So, you all, thanks for watching. This wasn't a quickie episode, but it was much needed.
It wasn't a quickie, but it was a long boy.
I like that.
Ow.
I like that.
It was a long what?
A long boy.
boy.
Too
But
long.
they still said long boy. I know last I see them.
Listen, this
Yeah.
is a long
What do you say? Anyone who say long boy, when they say long boy, anyone who say long boy, either they don't say slapping up or they just start saying slapping up last week.
Don't judge me and don't judge my life.
Okay.
Okay, you need to understand that our last episode was a quickie, but
Yeah.
this time we long lasting and we long boying because he's a long doggy boy. Don't get me started, Sawyer.
Ooh,
I can dig that.
well then. Well then.
I ain't saying nothing.
This
about that.
going in a different direction. Leave it up to Mandy, sir. You can't just say she on a path. You have to keep me on this path.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not honestly. Stay up here at me, Leo. When I looking at me and you to the top and I'm to the bottom. Don't go down there.
Nope.
I know I look on your side.
Whatever.
But I guess how to get back.
You guys, we are not going to repeat our handles. Just remember to follow, subscribe, share, like everything with this video. Big Talks podcast on every social media platform. And remember that when we get to 1K on IG and on YouTube, we will be randomly selecting 2 lucky winners for our giveaway. We never told y'all we was giving away $1,000. I just want to repeat that again.
Please.
So,
Our
please.
subscribers.
Right. So,
Followers.
please.
Sis.
Don't do it. So thanks again, Sawyer, for joining us for this girls' talk. It wasn't bad. We ain't beat you up, right?
No,
No, right?
y'all tried. You ain't gonna take me down just like that. I ain't that easy.
We
But yo, y'all was cool. Y'all was cool.
Always a pleasure to have you. So thank you guys for watching, and we can see you guys on the next video.
All right. Bye.
Welcome to the Big Talks. Yeah. Welcome to the big talks, yeah.